everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I did multiple paintings in one sitting, so I'm really excited for this video. So today I will be painting these 9 photos from my camera roll. I took a lot of reference photo and I haven't been very good about actually painting them, so I thought this video would be a good chance for me to reduce the number of photos in my to-do list. I'll keep this video pretty long so you can do some painting or just simple sketching with me as you watch the video. Let's make some art together. So the first painting would be of this tree with a lot of vines that wrap around it. I think it looks really cool, especially because it has a little bit of purple on the tree, contrasting with the green on the leaf. I took this photo 2 years ago when I was still in university, and there's just so many more photos like this that's still in my backlog that I need to paint. Well, one step at a time, right? Let's focus on this one for now. So I started out putting a pretty thin layer of purple bluish color for the trees, and after that I'm mixing a greenish color to cover the bottom part of the painting. I try to change the hue of green slightly as I go. Sometimes I mix a little bit more yellow, sometimes a little bit more blue, so that the background color have some variation of green in it instead of just one solid color. Then for the top part, I'm adding a little bit red so that I can add some indication of the building behind the tree. And above that will be the sky, so it will be a blue color. I'm keeping all of that really light because I want the foreground object to be darker and everything in the background would be a lot lighter. Now I'm mixing a slightly thicker mixture for the tree. According to our reference photo, the left hand side of the tree will be slightly lighter and the right hand side will be darker. For the lighter color, I'll just add a little bit of white to it, and for the darker part, I add a little bit more indigo blue to make it darker and also a little bit cooler. Now, just as we add some shadow and light on the tree, we're also going to do that for the leaves and vine at the bottom of the painting. So for the darker part, I also make it a little bit more blue. And for the lighter part on the leaf, I add a little bit more yellow to make it lighter and also a little bit warmer. I also going to mix some warmer color to add to the background behind us. I'm not really adding too much detail there. I'm just adding a couple different color, a couple different brushstroke, just to give an illusion that there's some stuff in the background without going into too much detail of what they actually are.
Don't go, it's the longest hole to brave them all. Pictures fading, we're just praying for home. There's no fault in the blades we crossed, but there's something lost. All the embers fading, we're just waiting for you. You have no fear. You'll take the world from overhead. Like Atlas, you'll pull us back ahead. Oh, I can be brave too. Oh, I can be brave for you. Oh, brave heart, you're the strongest one. You are your father's son. All the colors run into the sea when you go. We follow through the lion's den. We're on adrenaline. Oh, sprint the side streets. We're just keeping up with you. You have no fear. Then how do we live up to you? Without a single parachute. Oh, I can be brave too. Oh, I can be brave for you. I can be brave for you. I can be brave. I can be
So after we use some big brushstroke to indicate the shadow and the mid-tone color of the bushes, I'm mixing a lighter green color to paint the lightest leaf shape on top of all the bushes that we added beforehand. For the final highlight, I'm adding a lot of white and lemon yellow, and I'm just using this color to add a little bit of the indication of the light on each of the leaf. I'm not adding too much of them because I want them to stand out as highlight instead of turning into another mid-tone color. And we have finished our first painting. Our second painting is of this really cool tree that's kind of twisted, and I took the photo from the bottom of the trunk, and looking up, it's kind of going like it had like cool composition where it, to me, it looked like kind of like a pathway to somewhere. And just like the previous painting, I'm putting down a thin first layer to mark in the shape of the tree and the indication of where the leaves are. For the tree, I also use a kind of brownish but a little bit more purple, pretty similar color to the one in the previous painting. Here I start adding more shadow into our tree. And to be honest with you, I struggle with this tree a lot. You will see like I would go back and forth on my shadow and midtone and highlight, just trying to indicate how twisted the trees is. And I had a very difficult time trying to depict that. If I have to do this again, I probably would try to draw out the trees on a separate piece of paper first and trying to construct it with, circle and cylinder to make sure that I understand the structure of how each of the twists on the tree connect with each other. But I was a little too cocky thinking that I could just go straight in and paint this tree without actually, drawing and constructing it beforehand, and it was a mistake. But still, I'm really happy that I did this painting and made that mistake because now I know that I'm still weak in constructing dynamic shape like this twisted tree, and I definitely will need to practice that more often.
I could be your solace. Maybe I could be something more. Well, baby, it's always summertime. When I'm with you, that's not a lie. Well, maybe you could be my solace. only 말투가 날 위로해. 내 심장이 막 두근두근 터질 것 같아. 눈이 마주칠 때면 미쳐가. 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 듯한 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나. I just wanna make you mine until the end. My summertime. 얼어붙을까봐 그냥 서있어 계속 붙어있어 많은 사랑 노래들 이런 뻔한 가사를 쓰지만 다른 노래와는 달라. 너를 위해 쓴 게 아니잖아. 선물이 된 노래야. 특별해 well, maybe you could be my solace. 네 말투가 날 위로해. 내 심장이 막 두근두근 터질 것 같아. 눈이 마주칠 때면 미쳐가. 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 듯한 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나. I just wanna make you mine until the end. My summer ends when you're not around. The sunlight fades, so don't go. It's only bright when you are near. Seasons come and go, but I don't want this one to go. Would you say you'll stay so we can keep on falling? 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 듯한 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나. I just wanna make you mine until the end. 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 듯한 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나. I just wanna make you mine until the end. My summertime.
after much struggle on that tree, I finally decided to move on and started painting the leaf in the background. I'm mixing a slightly warmer and darker color to add some shadow and depth to the background leaf. And as I go, I also add some leaf that on top of our tree so that it doesn't look like the tree is completely in front of all the leaf, but they're actually some of the branches and some of the leaf in front and interleave with this tree. And here we are at the final step, making the top right part a little lighter than the rest of the painting. After that, we are done with our second painting. So our third painting is of a sunset cityscape I took from inside a car. And this would also be our final painting of this video. I decided to split this into 3 parts and we'll paint 3 paintings in each of them. For this painting, I start out by blocking in the panel of the car and also where the sky is going to be. I will put in the background as if there is no building at all, and then I will add in another layer to paint the building as a separate layer afterward. I apologize, my video died for a little bit and I didn't realize it, so we'll skip a couple minutes, but it's not too much. I just finished blocking in the sky, the road, and the panel of the car. And now I'm mixing a light purple color so that I can start painting in the cloud and the top of the sky. And after that, I'm mixing a thicker mixture of color. I'm mixing a dark blue for the car panel and some different colors, some orange and some yellow, a little bit of lighter blue for the LED panel. Now I'm mixing a lighter blue to add in the silhouette of the building in the background. I'm going to add in the building as if there's no light or anything on it yet. We're going to go back in afterward after this layer has dried with a warmer and lighter color like a little bit of orange, a little bit of yellow to add in the shining light on the buildings afterward.
Maybe I could be your solace. Maybe I could be something more. Well, baby, it's always summertime. When I'm with you, that's not a lie. Well, maybe you could be my solace. only 말투가 날 위로해 내 심장이 막 두근두근 터질 것 같아 눈이 마주칠 때면 미쳐가 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 때다 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나 I just wanna make you mine until the end My summertime 얼어붙을까봐 그냥 서있어 계속 붙어있어 많은 사랑 노래들 이런 뻔한 가사를 쓰지만 다른 노래와는 달라 너를 위해 쓴 게 아니잖아 선물이 된 노래야 특별해 well, maybe you could be my solace 네 말투가 날 위로해 내 심장이 막 두근두근 터질 것 같아 눈이 마주칠 때면 미쳐가 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 때다 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나 I just wanna make you mine until the end My summer ends When you're not around the sunlight fades so don't go It's only bright when you are near Seasons come and go But I don't want this one to go Just say you'll stay So we can keep on falling 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 듯한 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나 I just wanna make you mine until the end 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 때다 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나 I just wanna make you mine until the end My summertime
So after we have our building and our road kind of mapped out, now it's time to go in for the light on the buildings. So for this, I initially mix a relatively light color like yellow or red or orange and a little bit of blue, and I kind of place them randomly on this building. Just some of them a little bit more horizontal, some of them a little bit more vertical, and I arranged the color also kind of randomly. I started out with one color, right now it's yellow, and then afterward I'm going to add some orange, red, and blue light on each of the building too. Then afterward, when this layer has dried, I'm going in with almost pure white and just use that to add a little dot in the middle of each of the light that we add beforehand, just so we have a little bit more of a glowing effect where the center of the light is going to be pure white and it's going to be the lightest part, and it's going to be warmer and a little bit more saturated as is go outward. the end of our painting session today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you paint along with me and create some cool art. I'll see you in the next one where we will continue the next 3 paintings of the next row. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!